8 News starts now with your Storm Tracker 8 forecast first.
Good afternoon, I'm Storm Tracker 8 meteorologist Jacqueline Waters. Right now, plenty of sunshine out there, low humidity and nice temperatures in the low 80s. This afternoon and evening, we do have that risk of seeing a few isolated storms. Temperatures will climb into the middle 80s. I'll have more in your forecast coming up on 8 News at noon, which starts now.
Live with the news where you live. 8 News starts now.
2 Petersburg high school students were hurt in a shooting over the weekend. Thanks for joining us for 8 News at noon. I'm Heather Hope. It happened on Halifax Road overnight. Petersburg Public Schools said one student is in critical but stable condition. The other is just in stable condition. A statement from Petersburg City Public Schools this morning says, quote, over the weekend, several PHS students were involved in a shooting that resulted in injuries. We are deeply saddened by this incident and the impact it has on those involved, their families, and our entire school community. We have counselors available at PHS today to provide support to any student or other staff member who needs it, end quote. Our team is working to find out more information and we'll have an update later today on 8 News. The latest now, Richmond police are investigating a shooting on East Broad Street near VCU. An alert was sent out last night. This happened just before 11:30 near 2nd Street. 2 people showed up at a hospital with injuries. Investigators say suspects drove away in a dark-colored car. So contact police if you have any information. Now to the latest update on a tragedy in Charles City County. That's where a sergeant died yesterday after a fight during a traffic stop. 8 News reporter Madison Moore in our digital center with this story.
Well, we know the sergeant served the Charles City County Sheriff's Office for 16 years and was supervisor of patrol and animal control. It's still unclear what type of medical emergency he died from, but we do know the violent situation unfolded yesterday afternoon. Authorities say around 12:30, a Charles City County Sheriff's deputy was monitoring traffic at the intersection of John Tyler Memorial Highway and Wayside Road when a person on a moped came up to his car. The deputy noticed there was blood on him and asked if he was okay. The sheriff's office said the person told the deputy that people were trying to kill him, repeating this several times. The deputy then put the person in the back of his car while waiting on an ambulance. After that, investigators say the moped driver struck the deputy, and that's when Sergeant Floyd Miles Jr. and others stepped in. Miles, pictured here on your screen, had a medical emergency and later died at the hospital. The sheriff's office said in a statement, Miles was born and raised in Charles City County and had a true passion for his job and, quote, constantly excelled. State police are handling the investigation and we will keep you updated on air and online as we work to learn more. In the Digital Center, I'm Madison Moore, 8 News.
Madison, thanks. New at noon, a judge threw out a lawsuit that could have affected how the Diamond District project in Richmond will be paid for. Attorney Paul Goldman claimed the plan, which involves public bonds, should have been approved by voters. Goldman said in court he wanted a referendum so Richmonders could vote on if the financing plan should move forward, but the judge noted he didn't file a petition to put it on the ballot in November and didn't have the required number of signatures. City leaders claimed the plan could have saved $215 million over 30 years and won't affect funding for other projects. Goldman did not rule out an appeal. Also new at noon, a man with 9 warrants was arrested after a police chase in Petersburg. State police say a trooper tried to stop him on East Wynth Street yesterday morning for running a red light. The driver didn't stop but hit a curb not far away. His name was not released. He faces a new charge of felony eluding. In Chester